Hey guys, so I wanted to do something a little bit different for this review. Mostly wanted to talk about the DC Slim model here, but I'm also going to compare them side by side to the OG. Now, I'd previously done an OG review almost a year ago, and I've skated them a little bit more since then. And I'll talk about what happened with these shoes as it went on. But talking about the Slim model to start, I would say right out of the box, they're just ready to go. I mean, they're very pliable. Obviously, I've skated them for a little bit, but I mean, the pliability has pretty much been the same since they pulled out of the box. So that's definitely a pro for them to just, you can put them on and just start skating immediately. What I wanted to say was there's design flaws in these shoes that almost mirror. I mean, the design itself is almost the same, but there are some obvious differences, which is like the tongue's a little bit fatter here, the heel's a little bit higher on the OG. One thing I like better for the Slim is that there's this like gold accent portion right here on the heel, whereas the OG just has, the yellow. But the design that I'm talking about, the flaws in it, is as I skated these OGs again, now I had originally skated them I think about a month, 6 weeks or so. Since then I've skated them probably about two more months. And what happened was, on the laces here, you can see right there the abrasions, and on these abrasions there's no more threads. Well, what's behind the threads are the lace loops. And what happens is when those threads go away, these lace loops come pulled all the way out. And so I've never had that phenomenon happen to me before. What I had to do was put some shoe goo in here and then put the lace loops back in on both of these, which I suppose is a little bit better than snapping the laces completely. But the funny thing is, this happened the exact same way on the Slims. You can see, the threads are gone from the abrasion, and this is about to happen again here. Again, I had to do the same course of action with this. For the Slims, I skated these for about 6 weeks or so, and they only lasted that long because I applied the shoe goo here. I wanted to prolong the life a little bit because I did like the feel of them, but as it went on, I just got a little bit annoyed and it made me a little bit uncomfortable, like with my feet, because what was happening was I was just starting to walk, and there's a dirt path over here, and as I was walking, I could start to feel like every rock up under my foot. As you can see, like there's some flattening of the sole right there, and so that's probably a lot of the reason why. But once that started happening, I was uncomfortable to walk in them normally. I was like, I've got to be done with these shoes and just move on. That didn't happen with the OGs. Like the sole's a lot thicker, it's much more comfortable, and again, like these shoes are a little bit more durable. As you can see, compared side by side, like the ollie portion here is definitely worn much further through than this one over here. And again, there's shoe goo applied here as well. But these shoes, the OGs, I like to keep them around because they're kind of like my backup shoe in case I'm not ready to break in another new pair of shoes. I can just keep using these. What's funny is that if I have like an injury, like a foot injury, like a toe injury or an ankle injury or something that's not too severe, I can still skate. These shoes keep my feet protected. So that's definitely why I want to keep them around, just kind of a little bit of an insurance policy. Something funny that happened with this shoe, and it happened before, I forgot to mention it during my original review, was I was skating this, and this was actually, it was a Muska board that I had, and you can see in there, the wood chipped and kind of got embedded into the actual sole itself right there, the outsole. I've never seen that before either. And it's kind of weird because this isn't really exactly all that soft, really, I would say. But that was just a funny little thing that happened. One comment I want to take back a little bit from, I got to kind of walk this back. The original OG review that I had, I was talking about, and it was a critical comment about the sole here, the bottom sole. And I was saying that, when you're trying to get your foot on the grip tape and you're trying to get it proper in the right place for a flip trick, it kind of like slides across the grip tape. When I started skating these again over here, I didn't really feel that anymore. And so I'm probably chalking that up to it just being basically bad grip tape that I had or just worn down. Because like I said, it started to feel like I was like it had been raining, like you got wet grip tape and you're just sliding across. This one felt a little bit more like that, as you can see, and even on the switch foot right here, it's pretty well worn down. But other than that, I would say in summary, I wouldn't really buy these Slims again to skate in them. Now they have a lot of cool colorways and they're not too expensive. So if you want to like buy them for, you know, style or fashion, they look pretty cool. But to skate in them, they're not going to last very long, and you'll probably have problems with your feet, especially, you know, if you're around my age and stuff like that. Other than that, I mean, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and respond. All right, thanks.